Good morning and great to be back with you. Now, I have thoroughly been enjoying this journey through the book of Acts. And I really appreciate your comments and your likes. And please keep sharing the word that many more may hear. Now, before us today is set an interesting task here in chapter 15. The gospel is now going further beyond the walls of the Jewish community. And God is reaching new people every day from different cultures and diverse backgrounds. People who know nothing about Jehovah God, the law of Moses, Jewish traditions and history, or their ways of worship. And it is a challenge for the apostles, foremost as leaders, because the question is, how do we lead the people through these diverse cultural influences, yet not losing the simplicity of the gospel? Because the battle really from the beginning in the church has always been over keeping Christ over culture. Because the propensity is to divert back into what we have grown accustomed to and from where God has redeemed us. And now Paul and Barnabas have returned back to Antioch after a very successful mission trip. And always when God is doing a new thing and He's blessing, there's an opposition. And when they come back to Antioch, some men have crept into the church, teaching the people that unless they be circumcised according to the custom of Moses, they cannot be saved. And this caused no little, or small dissension and dispute within the congregation. Oh no, it almost split the early church. So Paul and Barnabas, they need to go to Jerusalem and really see God's mind on the matter and hear from the wisdom of the leadership in Jerusalem. And after much dispute, Peter stood up and had this to say here in verse number 9 and 10. And put no difference between us and them, purifying their hearts by faith. Now therefore, why tempt ye God to put a yoke upon the neck of the disciples, which neither our fathers nor we were able to bear? In other words, why are we separating them and us? Why are we pulling them into something, putting yoke upon them that they can't bear, and we never could do ourselves? And that's why Jesus came. Jesus came and He broke down the middle wall of partition between us, and He brought us together into one in God. My friend, don't let anyone rob you of the simplicity of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Because the enemy, he always wants to distract you to believe that your own works and efforts are required to please God. But the Bible says that by faith we are justified. And by grace, through faith, are we saved. Not by our own works, lest any man would boast. I have seen religious folks build walls of segregation within the church, dividing the body, causing people to depart from the church and walk away, discouraged and disappointed, heartbroken. And it was all done over minor things just to gain power and authority over people. Divided over things that do not really matter. You see, Jesus said, I hate the works of the Nicolaitans. My friend, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. And I want to encourage you today, walk in the newness of life. Let no man rob you of the simplicity of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I hope this encourages you. Until next time, God bless you.